Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now I'm making this video because you guys really enjoyed the Scarlet Witch step-by-step video that I made. So I wanted to go ahead and follow up to that video with a Starlord step-by-step video. Now the good thing about Starlord, guys, and the one part of his kit that I really want to talk about is his mobility. Now, he's one of those characters or heroes where you can go in and out of danger and pretty much be like almost unkillable if you can position yourself correctly. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about really quickly with Starlord, and something that I want you guys to incorporate as much as you can whenever you play this character, is especially if you're on console, if you're trying to take a gunfight with somebody and you don't have the best aim, one of the things that I would recommend, whenever you take like a fight with like a magic or like a like any type of character that like is going to be like charging you for melee distance, one of the things I would recommend is just doing a backflip, because during your backflips you're actually like invulnerable. So what that's going to do is that, first of all, it's going to create space, but you're going to be able to make them miss most of their melee attacks onto you, which is going to essentially enable you to hit a bunch of follow-up shots onto them while they're just pushing forward onto you, because they're going to be holding W, walking towards you, and then you're going to be backflipping, and you're going to basically see them in like a very like defaulty way of them approaching you, which is going to essentially enable you to get more kills onto them, and or, you know what I mean, create that space to be able to bring them towards your team like in that last clip. Now the main thing that I want to talk about in this clip in particular is that the enemy team is, we just took the point, so now they want to flood into us. So what I want to do in this type of position is I want to use my mobility to get behind them and just create like a little bit of pressure, because what ends up happening here is I'm not able to get this Doctor Strange, but he's going to back up and the rocket raccoon is going to focus onto me, but I'm going to be able to use my mobility to get out of there. But I also stagnated their push right there, you see what I'm saying, for their retake. And then Doctor Strange decides to push in, he gets Groot walled off, and then we're going to be able to get a free kill onto him using our L1 ability and just go ahead and just do a ton of damage to him. Now the one important thing that I really want to talk about with this guy's kit is whenever the enemy supports use their ultimates, so like Invisible Woman or Cloaking Dagger, whenever they use their ults, you want to time your ultimate for after they use their ability, because that's going to be when you get your biggest opportunity for getting yourself free kills. So in the team fights following them using their ultimates, okay? And right here, since we have the point, we shut down their push. What I want to do in this type of position is I need to stagger the enemy team's push. So like right here, my Spider-Man used his ultimate in the back, and then all I want to do is I just want to be a menace to society on this backside push that they're trying to do. And I just want to pull as many people to me as possible. So Magic ends up pushing me. I believe there was another guy behind him, which was the Doctor Strange. And then we end up securing the round because the enemy team at C9s and we get the point for free. Now the next thing I want to talk about in this next clip is, like I said, Starlord has a lot of mobility. So like right here, we're on the end of a semi-losing position where, long story short, I'm low on health. All of my supports are coming out of spawn here. I need to get a health pack, so I go ahead and grab one right there. And then what I want to do here is I want to get back into the fight right away. Right here, you're going to see a Punisher getting set up on his turret in the back there. So what I want to do in this position is I want to get behind him and start doing damage on him so he can't just sit there and rain down on my tanks. And then what ends up happening is I catch this Moon Knight in their spawn. The Punisher isn't paying attention, so I end up getting another free kill onto him. Now both of their DPSs are down. Now we just gotta whittle down the tanks here, because all that's really left is to kill them and kill the support. But my teammates already followed up and killed the support, so then after that it's pretty much GG's, because we end up killing the tanks because they have no support, they have no DPS, and they're just sitting ducks in that position, so we end up securing the round right there. Now, Starlord has a lot of mobility, so the other thing that I want to talk about is when you're playing Starlord, it's very valid to just be playing very aggressive on players that are too pushed up. So like right there, I catch a Moon Knight, and then I'm able to just get out of there right away using my backflips to go ahead and back out. And then right here, all I'm doing is I want to put pressure on these guys so that way they stagger out in this like left side portion that they're in. And what's going to end up happening is like they're like, okay, since we're by ourselves here, we're going to rotate back to our team, which is good. And then the main thing that I wanted to show from this clip in particular, the Cloak and Dagger is going to end up ulting, and then the Jeff the Shark ends up ulting as well. So then what I'm doing here is I'm popping my ultimate early because I want to punish the Cloak and Dagger after she finishes her ultimate, and I also want to punish the Shark for using his ultimate as well. I do end up overheating here and end up dying, but that's okay because we do end up securing this team fight because of me getting those kills. Next up here, we're getting a free kill on this Iron Man that puts himself inside of a tight room where I can use my ability to go ahead and finish him off after I get him lit. He does end up getting revived, but what ends up happening is he charges right into my team, which tells me that he's looking to use his ultimate. So I pop my ultimate before he does and end up whittling him down right away and basically securing us this team fight, because now the enemy team is all like ready to go for their push, but I already killed the Iron Man twice, and then we go ahead and just kill the rest of the guys. It's pretty much cleanup duty at this point. We go ahead and kill everyone that's on the point. Iron Man is still pushing up, so we get another free kill into him, which is essentially secures us this team fight because they don't have enough time to actually get back on the point because Groot is going to wall it off. There's a raccoon guy in our spawn, but he's not able to do anything in this position, so we end up securing the game right there. One thing I want to quickly mention, if you guys could you please give me feedback in terms of the step-by-step videos for this series, guys? I would love to get feedback from the people who play this game a lot on how I should make these videos. Like if you want like more explanation about what I'm doing, how I'm commentating, whatever you guys want to do, please give me feedback. I would love to know. But getting us started here into our next clip, guys, we're going to be on the losing end of a team fight here. So what I need to do in this position is I need to look for an opportunity to basically get free kills in this position. So like right here, there's going to be a Moon Knight coming out of spawn. He jumps up really high in the air. I'm popping my ultimate to get a free kill into him. Then we go ahead and kill the Squirrel Girl, get a free kill into her. And then now it's pretty much cleanup duty because we killed all of their supports. So now all we got to do is just finish up this team fight. And I recommend, like, even if you die, I recommend just trying to get at least 2 picks from those ultimates because that's going to be what ultimately leads to you securing the rounds. Now, in terms of Starlord's ultimate, like I said, you want to try to get at least 2 picks. Like, ideally, you'd want to do it onto the support, because if you kill the support, that's essentially going to lead to everybody else dying during the team fight that you're going to be taking. So right here, I get myself a health pack right here because my healer wasn't healing me. So I get that health pack, and then I pop my ultimate here. And then what I'm doing here is I need to kill the supports in the back right away. So I kill both of the supports. Now it's pretty much just cleanup duty. We just got to kill all the people inside of sight because, like I said, they don't have any supports. Whenever you get somebody 1 HP, you want to pop that ability, your L1 ability. I don't know what it is on PC. And basically finish them off whenever they're on 1 HP. The next up here, we are getting into our next clip where the Cloak and Dagger uses her ultimate off rip. But what that essentially tells me is I just gotta wait a little bit and then pop my ultimate. And like I said, guys, you always want to target the support in this position because you want to make the support get scared of you and start backing up, which will essentially enable you to attack anybody else who is like pushing into the site. So like right here, this Loki pushes in. We get a free kill on him because he gets pushed off the ledge right there. Starlord pushes up. We're going to go ahead and funnel him down with our team. There's I believe this is a Helion that is going to be on the wrong place at the wrong time. So we go ahead and pick her off as well, putting us in a nice easy team fight here. And now all we got to do in this position is we just got to stagger the enemy team and make sure they can't push in. And we pretty much win off rip right here. So right here, the Magic tries to push in, but she's trying to do it alone. The Groot's not pushing up enough in time, and we get a free kill into her and secure the game. The next up, we're on the end of a losing team fight, and what ends up happening is my team kind of staggers a little bit. We have a Mr. Fantastic on the site, but he ends up dying really easily. So in these type of positions, I don't want to end up selling my body, but we do end up getting a Luna Snow ult out of there, which is good because that tells me that now they don't really have anything to stop us in our next team fight. So what I want to do in this type of position, and the main thing I want to focus on here, is I want to target this Luna Snow because she just popped her ultimate. So all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get a little bit of shift damage on her. And right here, she gets low, below 30 health. So I'm going to go ahead and run up on her. I'm using my flip to be able to essentially reposition myself behind the enemy team. Because like I said, you're invulnerable when you do that flip. So I'm repositioning myself to be able to go into the enemy team's fire and get myself a free kill onto her, which is going to end up securing us this team fight. I do end up dying to the Wolverine and the Cloak and Dagger, but that's okay because we do end up securing the team fight right there. Now, one of the best places to use your ultimate when you are using Starlord is going to be whenever the enemy team has some type of flying character. And the reason why is because when you pop your ultimate, you're going to be able to like automatically just lock onto them and get free kills onto them. Now, one thing I do want to mention really quickly is that you can use your flips to dodge ultimate. So like right there, I was using my dash and I was going to get into the thick of it, but I saw that the Moon Knight popped his ultimate, so I used my flip to basically stop myself out of my dash, and that essentially saved my life right there. So right here, I'm just repositioning. I'm waiting for my team to group up, so that way I can go ahead and pop my ultimate, so that way we can keep our push going. So like right here, I regroup with my team, and then I go ahead and pop my ultimate here. My main goal is to kill this flyer in the back here, and I end up getting a free kill onto her. Then there's guys up on high ground. I end up killing the support, and then the Winter Soldier actually ends up grabbing me, so I end up getting a free kill onto him, use it with my ultimate as well, and get a 4K, and we end up securing that team fight. Now next up here, we're going to be on the losing end of another team fight here, and what I end up doing is I end up getting a heal pack, but then I end up catching this Moon Knight in the back of the enemy territory, and then I end up getting a free kill into him, and then I'm going to use my mobility to get out of all of the action right there, and I'm going to loop around back towards my teammates, and I'm going to go ahead and kill this Storm, I believe is what she's called. And then since we got those 2 picks, now I can go ahead and pop my ultimate. And just like I said, you want to target the supports. I end up targeting the Rocket Raccoon right there because he's one of the guys that is not like actively in that ultimate, so I end up getting a free kill into him. Now we're in a winning team fight position here, and we're going to end up winning this team fight because the enemy team is going to back up. I'm going to overheat and end up dying, but that's okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's step-by-step for Starlord. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe and give me feedback, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!